one and all present here. I'm Nandini, working as an assistant professor in SNS College of Engineering at the Department of Computer Science and Technology. Today, we are going to see a topic related with the introduction to transaction. Let us see what is a transaction. Transaction. A transaction is a unit of work which is used to perform one or more databases operations that are treated as a single logic unit. Therefore, it either completes full transaction or partial transaction in a given data. An example has been given here. To transfer 50 from account A to account B. For this, what we can say is from one account, we are debiting the money and crediting to the another account. So this transaction first reads A, which A is equal to A minus 50. Suppose it has an amount of 100 rupees. We can say 100 minus 50. Write A, it will write as 50 rupees. Then read B. So 50 has 200 rupees. So we must add 50 rupees. So 250 rupees. It will be write the B as a 250 rupees. Two main issues to deal with these transactions. First one will be failure of various kinds such as hardware failure and system crashes. So we can expect hardware failure and also as system crashes. Next one is then concurrent execution of multiple transactions. So concurrent execution of multiple transaction means concurrently we are transferring many amounts so that these failures will occur as shown in here. So it has been given. Let us see some key aspects of a transaction DBMS. First one will be a single unit of work. Second one will be a data consistency. Third one will be aesthetic properties. So what will be a single unit of work? Transactions are treated as a single individual units, which ensures all the operation with transaction either succeeded or gets failure. So at a time, you can only work with a single unit of work. Next one is the data consistency. The transaction ensures that the database remains in a consistent state before and after the transaction is completed. Next one is an aesthetic property. We can say it as atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability to guarantee a data integrity. We can see some common examples related with these single unit of work, data consistency, and aesthetic properties. An example has been given as account A, account B. In account A, we are opening the account A. What will be the older balance is equal to A plus balance. New balance is equal to old balance of 500. This says about us is we are crediting an amount from account A to account B. It gets debited. So certain total amount will be having in an account A that will be getting minus with the amount that we required, and in the account B it will get transfer. So total amount of B would get added and the total amount of A will be get reduced. So this transaction we are giving a simple example. One is an active transaction, then partially committed, failure, aborted. In this active transaction, both the accounts, that means account A and account B, gets activated for both the times. So account A gets transferred to account B or account B to transfer to account A. Both are actively performed and work together. Next one is a partially committed. What we can say partially committed means in a transaction, a partially committed says that means only one transaction can be partially done at that time. Other transaction cannot be partially worked at that time. That means a state where a transaction has completed its final operations, but the changes have been permanently saved to the databases. You have done some changes and the changes have been updated to that partial committed is known as this definition. Next one is the committed transaction. In the committed transaction, a set of actions used to ensure that an application program either marks all changes to the resources represented by a single unit of recovery or makes no changes at all. There will be no changes at all. That is then committed. Next one is the failure transaction. Failure transaction, you know, always it must be have some failure commit. That means occurs when a planned activity or process does not completely successful. Either or anything is not successful is known as a failure transaction. Next one is an abort. What will be an abort transaction? The abort transaction means to the end transaction is permanently before it has been committed. Before committed, we are aborting some transaction. That is the main for abort, and these diagrams explain the concept. Next one is we have seen is the active, partial, committed, failure, and aborted schemes. Next one, for example, we are going for a transaction in ATM machine. Example. So it says that some persons will be going to the ATM and they will be inserting their card and they will be typing the amount they need to get transaction. This we can say is that they are not transferring the amount, but they are taking the amount to themselves. This is one type of example. In ATM machine process, how an entity relationship diagram works. For example, first one, welcome, please insert your card. It will be asking, we are reading the card number. Next that, if no error reading is in the card, if yes, it is asking us to enter our 4-digit PIN. Then how many amounts we need, is that amount is correct or not. You have entered an incorrect, if any wrong, it will be recurring or error as wrong error. If the transaction is completed with all the things that we have done, it will show us an end transaction. As there has been any error, you must update it. Next one, transaction process. How a transaction process is being done is a customer, he enters amount to be transferred, then transfer amount fund, transfer fund gets transferred. Next one, customer class. In the customer class, the account balance has been updated. That you will be getting a message that whether the amount is being deducted from us or credited to us. Then account classes. So updated balance entered in the databases and the database is completely stored. So balance is successfully updated. Fund transfer is successfully updated. Fund received is successfully updated. This is transaction process has been done by ourselves. So, like this way, a transaction is fully committed, actively committed, partially committed, how it gets failed, how it is get aborted, or how an ATM works. And with the help of ER diagram and the transaction process, we have seen the video for transaction. Thank you so much for the video.